Hello, PMC fans and other not PMC fans that are watching this video for some reason. We're here for a coach interview for the Orlando City Serperiors and Dpad Gamer. So hello.
Hey, what's going on, everybody?
What's poppin'?
I don't even know. I'm not ghetto.
Aw, I'm not ghetto either. I'm a sheltered white boy, but I say what's poppin' so I can
Well, me
sound cool
too.
to all my friends.
Me too.
Welcome to the league for your second season in a row, my good sir.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
We had two clean battles last season. That was nice. Um, so just to get right off the bat, what are your thoughts on leagues and also this league in general?
I think the PMC is a great league. I think it's an up-and-coming one that will definitely start to rival some of the other ones as the seasons go on. Each season we get a little bit bigger, a little bit better, and our staffing keeps getting better too. So I think that this is going to be one of the best ones out there. It's one of the most organized, run by JSpecs. He really puts a lot of effort into keeping this league going. And I think the league and just leagues in general are the best way to play Pokemon because you play on Battle Spot or anything else and you end up playing against God knows what. You can't prep for everything. It's just, you always you run up into 20 Salamancas and 30 Kangaskhans and it's just like, ugh.
Oh, there goes my nephew.
That was awesome. That was right after my Kangaskhan comment too. It was like, no!
But yeah, those are my thoughts exactly. Eric let me into the NPL Discord because I'm his assistant coach, and I've been talking to them. All of them know about the PMC. The PMC's pretty word of mouth, spread pretty wide. It's pretty cool. Oh God.
Honestly, that just makes the interview better to me.
Yeah, yes it does. Alright, next question. Oh, the next question was thoughts on league format. Okay, cool. This is my first interview I'm doing, by the way, so don't judge me. So, tell me about your prior league experience to this one, sir.
Other than the PMC, I haven't done anything that was on YouTube league-wise. I've done a few showdown leagues that, we didn't broadcast. I set up a league of my own for friends, but nothing as competitive as the PMC. So it was a big learning curve, and I was thrilled to even just get into the postseason on the first season or second season of the PMC. So that was a lot of hype for me. But I did learn a lot, and I'm going to try to pull that in and try to get further than the first week of the postseason.
Oh yeah, you did. For someone who that was your first serious league, you kicked ass. That was
Well,
good.
I had a fairly broken team between Manaphy and Low Bunny, so.
God, love money. Fuck that mon. Jesus Christ. Okay. So what? Now that you have some experience under your belt, what would you say is one of your strengths when battling?
Well, I think my strengths is what helped me win as well as I did the first season, which is, and it hasn't changed, which is I like making middle ground plays. You watch people, like A Drive, who they're so early in the game. They're like, I'm gonna make this crazy risky play, and it's like, why? And at the same time, it's like you've got other people that play so safely throughout the whole game that they're predictable and they get swept. Whereas, I would rather just make a middle ground play where it's like, all right, well, yes, this can hit super effectively, but I have another move that hits 80% of his team effectively. Let's just do that.
Yeah.
And it's like, you don't need I'm not someone who goes for huge differential. I just want to win. So, and if I play well, I'm happy. I don't get stressed out like other players do. So I think that helps too, that I don't get so rattled that I start making stupid plays.
It's it's really fun seeing people get stressed out. Honestly, I'm a little sadistic with that, but yeah. What would you say is one of your biggest weaknesses?
I don't deal well with hazards. If
Mm.
anyone watched that game between me and Verd, I just got crushed. I hate hazards. I hate using them too. Other than the perfunctory rocks that you'll set up in the beginning, it's like I'm not a hazard slow play kind of game. I'm much more aggressive than that. So playing on the slow like that is really difficult for me.
Yeah, I feel you. I think we have a similar play style, to be honest. Um, so when you're drafting, how do you usually plan it? How do you go about your drafting?
Well, usually I like to. There's two ways I do it. So first, I pick one super hyper offense high tier mon. So like last season, I mean Megalopony right off the bat. The problem with last season is I went too offensive. Like I just didn't have anything like that was a bulky enough wall other than Umbreon. So this season I'm going to try to spend some of my higher tier picks as walls, and then because the way I saw so many people play this last season was, a lot of their best picks were walls, and then you can pick a low tier like Hitmonlee, right? Or yeah, Hitmonlee is tier 4, and that thing can wreck everybody. Mienshao, same thing. It's like Lopunny, but it can't hit ghosts. So it's like, and those are tier 3. So instead of wasting all of my super high picks on Pokemon that are super offensive, I think I'm going to spend a little bit more time on the walls. But I do want to get, I have one Pokemon in mind because now that we have all of the Tapus and everything, I think I'm going to try to get one of them because every single one of them is just a monster. And then after that, then I can kind of build a team around that.
Yeah. That's honestly from the balanced players we know. That's a common trend we hear is your best bulk is going to be from higher tiers, and offense can be good from any tier if you know how to use it. So I like that strategy. It should serve you pretty well.
Yeah, well, I'm new to it, so we'll see how it works.
Yeah, that's true. I tried drafting balance and I couldn't do it.
Yeah, I've come from a background more of battle spot singles. Like I love the fast, quick. Like if I do a live where I'm doing battle spot singles, I can potentially get 4 battles into one 30-minute video.
Yeah.
So it's like that. I tend to go full offense. So we'll see how I do with a little bit more bulk on my team.
All right. And moving on, what in your opinion is one of the most overrated mons in the format?
Well, it's going to be so much harder to say now. Now that we have, 60 new mons and we have like the Tapu fields, and I think weather is so much more important. So I don't know. It's going to be harder to say this season more than ever. But I still feel the same as I did last season. Like I feel that like Mew is overrated. It shouldn't be tier 1A. It's just, it's good at everything and not great at anything. Yeah. And then I absolutely hate Mega Altaria. Like everyone goes crazy over that Pokemon, and it's like, it sucks. Its stats are terrible.
What? Yeah, once people started learning how to deal with fairies, Mega Altaria just got shit on real quick.
Yeah, I mean, and all you need to do is carry another fairy, and it dies.
Yeah, exactly. So, what do you think is a really underappreciated mon?
Well, I don't know if it's going to be underappreciated anymore, but I think now that, what's that flying toilet called? That thing's going to be awesome. Yeah, it's going to be awesome this season with rain.
Toilet.
Dude, it looks like a flying toilet.
It does. It actually looks like you can sit on it.
Yep, and just unload. I mean, that's what it looks like to me.
That's good.
If I draft it, it's going to be called Flying Toilet, or like some abbreviation of that.
No, just name it John.
Name it J-Specs.
Yeah, because it's toilet.
I love you, man.
But sometimes I want to poop in your mouth.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was bad. Okay. What expectations do you have for yourself going into this season?
Well, there's a lot of players that I haven't played this season, so, again, if I can make it into the postseason, I'll be happy. Usually what ends up happening is by the end of the season, I'm so drained that it's like I'm like hyped, and at the same time, I'm like, you know what, if I lose, I'm okay. Because I'm tired of all this prep. I want it to be done.
Yeah.
But no, like if I can make it into the postseason again, I'll be thrilled.
Yeah, that's usually a good mark for people, unless you're like, I want to fucking win. I'm a fucking winner. Let me do this. All right. Do you have any inspirations when it comes to battling?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
Do you have any
Skype? The call made it auto-tuned.
Oh, true. My internet might be dying a little bit, but do you have any inspirations when it comes to battling?
I don't know if I would say inspirations, because a lot of the people that I've watched on YouTube so far end up turning into complete like tools by the
Nice.
end of season 1 or 2, and I'm just like, I can't deal with you anymore. Although I will say, like, one of my favorite battlers is Envy, because he puts, it's not just that he wins with style. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's like he puts some real forethought into his mons, and they're so different that people are caught off guard. So like, I wish I could say I battled like him, because I don't. But like, I love watching him play. As far as like people in the PMC, I really rely on people like Verd for kind of like a sounding board for my teams, because a lot of times he'll see things that I don't. So like, I think a big shout out goes out to people like Verd. I think Verd was one of the biggest people that helped me even get into the postseason. So, um, but I think that, to me anyway, it's a mark of a good player to acknowledge that there are people better and to ask for help, than
Yeah.
to just be like, yeah, I did it myself. Because we saw season 1 what happened to a unnamed player that I won't mention, that just got swept almost every week because he didn't want help. So
Nice. Well, I mean, Verd's definitely a guy that a lot of people go to for help. Um, but I feel bad because like I'm bad at taking people's input on my team. I would rather take their inputs on the matchup instead, and react to it how I want to. But that's just me being stubborn. But yeah,
I
that's
think people go to Verd because of that glorious beard.
oh, true. I want that beard. I think. Never mind. I'm not gonna say that.
I think if I tried for a full year, I would have maybe something similar to Joe Dirt. Like, I just don't have that facial hair quality.
I just grow a fucking neck beard. I can't. Nothing right under my lip wants to grow. It's bad. It's irritating. Goddamn.
You go
What's
A
that?
drive.
Oh, true. Um, all right. So thank you for your time, man. It's pretty cool to have this interview here. And I have one last question for you, sir. Who? I say who? I say who is gonna be our PMC season 3 champion?
I think the flying toilet.
Oh, true. J Specs shouting
That's
you
gonna
out.
be that's gonna be the champion, man. Gotta go poo in the mouth.
All right, cool. That's the end of the interview. Thank you guys for watching. And you got any last words, Dpad, before I kill you?
No, go ahead and kill me.
All right, cool. Goodbye.